Hello friends! Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Suzy Sunshine. And as promised today, we are going to be making some sourdough bread. So, we have all our supplies here. We have our sourdough starter that was fed this morning, and it was up here and it has grown and is really bubbly and active. We have our kosher salt that we are going to use, bread flour, and some warm water. So today we're just going to work on making the bread dough, and then the rest of the process kind of takes a while, and we'll learn more about that later. So here we go. When you make sourdough bread, you do not measure using measuring cups or tablespoons. You measure with a food scale. So we've got our handy dandy little food scale right here, and our mixing bowl. Any mixing bowl will do. I'm going to turn on our food scale, make sure it's on grams, not ounces. And we are going to start with some starters. So right now it's set to 0. We want 50 to 100 grams of starter. And if you can see in there, it's really bubbly, and we want it to be really bubbly and active. That yeast is really ready to use. So I am going to put some into the bowl, a good plop. Oh man, that was a big plop, big one. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, that is 83 grams. We want somewhere between 50 and 100 grams. I'm gonna try and clean this off. The starter jar gets very, very messy. And today I think I might be making 2 loaves. I'm gonna make another one a little later, but we're gonna start off with this. Next, we wanna add our 375 to 400 grams of warm water. Okay, we're just gonna add that to the start. Oh, almost forgot a step. I'm gonna zero out my scale so it makes it easier to figure this out. Okay, we're back at 0. Okay, let's see. Perfect, we are at 400 grams of water. Now we're gonna mix that up. And we wanna get that starter incorporated with the water. Kind of looks a little milky. Keep mixing it. Okay. It's looking pretty good. I can't really see the pieces of starter anymore. So we got that. Now we're gonna add the flour, and we need 500 grams of flour. So this is kind of a lot. I'm gonna zero out my scale again, back to 0. And usually I use bread flour, but recently I was out of bread flour and only had my all-purpose flour, and I made some loaves and it turned out really good. So I might try something new today. I have a little bit of all-purpose flour left, probably about 400 grams. And then I just got some bread flour, so I'm considering using both. We'll see if that's a good idea. So we need 500 grams of flour, and I usually just use a little bowl or measuring cup just to help scoop it out. Okay, this is kind of gonna be a lot. Ooh, that was a big cup. Don't wanna spill. Okay, we're up to 193. 260 grams, 325 grams, 378. Let's just pour the rest of that in. 401 grams. Oh my goodness, I was very accurate in my prediction. Now we need 100 more grams, so let's get that bread flour. I have used the King Arthur brand of bread flour, unbleached, because we really want the king of sourdough. So, oh my. Oh, I always rip a hole in the bag. I don't know how to open a bag of flour gracefully. So, would you look at that nice hole right there? Whatever. We're at 401 grams, so let's add some more. 451. 480, just a tad more. Ooh, 501, pretty good. Okay, now we're gonna mix this up. Okay, it's kind of lumpy. And something that I read is that you can't over mix sourdough bread dough. Like sometimes when you're making cookies or I don't know, banana bread, you don't want to like over mix it. But I think it's fine mixing the bread dough because you want the flour to be really incorporated. Okay, once it's pretty incorporated, then I add this salt. I'll also scrape these sides, get all that flour. Okay, so I'm gonna add this salt now. We only need 10 grams of salt. So let's zero this out. Okay, I have this coarse kosher salt right here. Also, very nice container. If you look up here, a really great pour spout, so that's what we like. Another thing, second time I made a loaf, I poured in the salt and like way too much came out. It was probably like up to 20 or 30 grams. So I have learned to like pour a little bit slower, but also I don't think that like a little bit too much really makes the bread worse, because I've done like probably 15 grams before and the bread has still turned out fine. I have learned that sourdough bread is actually very forgiving. Like you don't have to follow the instructions like exactly to a T. I feel like I've made it a little bit different each time, but it's turned out amazing. So hopefully this one will too. Okay, I'm gonna kind of sprinkle it over. And that is already 10 grams, actually 12. So now we wanna mix that salt in, get it really mixed. Another thing is that like the dough, it like doesn't look super smooth right now. Still looks a little, I don't know, maybe like clumpy, but the dough kind of goes through a long process. We do all these stretch and folds every half hour for 2 hours. And then it rises for like 6 to 8 hours. So the dough will definitely transform. I'm gonna try and get all of this off and into the bowl. Okay. This is also a very messy thing. I usually have flour all over. Right now there's flour all over the table. Usually it's all over myself, so I'm doing a pretty decent job now. Okay, so I got it all mixed. Now, the fun part that I like is we cover the dough and we use kind of like a little shower cap. So I'll be right back with the shower cap. I'm back. Okay, actually, this is the shower cap I wear when I take a shower. Not the shower cap we're putting on our sourdough bread. So, one more moment. Okay, here we go. It's just a little plastic cover, and we will cover up the dough like that. Keep any bugs or dust out of it because it will be sitting on the counter for a while. So, first thing we're gonna do, can't take myself seriously with this on. Oh my. First thing we're gonna do is let this rest for 30 minutes and then we'll come back and stretch and fold. See you then.